The whole pile has shifted out. She wants to, as they say in Hollywood, poop out on me. Today I'm in the wood yard. Wood stack now. It is the end of a spectacularly beautiful day here in the wood yard. It's about 75 degrees. Sun has been out all day, blue skies. The birds are singing. Wonderful. It's at the very end of the day today. It's, I don't know, close to 6 o'clock, so I got about 2 hours. And I've got a bunch of wood in the trailer that I split yesterday that I want to get stacked, so I'm going to do that. But last night we had big storms and rain and everything. Not that this had anything to do with it, but my big pile that I have here, I walked up and I noticed something not good. The whole pile has shifted out because this board that I had nailed in here, the nails pulled out from this 2x4 and from the one down there. So I've got a piece braced in here right now. I just stuck this one in here to hold it, and luckily I had this pallet up against it. It was just leaning there, and it did dig into the gravel a little bit. So this whole corner looks like she wants to, as they say in Hollywood, poop out on me. It looks like it wants to go that way because you can see from here how it's got a nice arch to it. So I might lose the whole thing. Not good. So I think what I'm going to do, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Interesting, because I don't want to knock it over and then, you know, put the brace piece back up. So I'm trying to think about how I'm going to do this. What I might end up doing is I might put a brace piece down here, and I might put another one from here down to here. Or maybe what I'll do is I'll go get some T-bars and run them, T-sticks, and run them, you know, pound one in right here, maybe another one right here, so I have a couple of them, and then run a brace piece onto that. Maybe I can save the pile from going down. I thought I had it solid, I thought I had it really good, but you know when you go high, you got to be careful, and that's what happened. And it's on the downhill side, so everything is leaning this way. I do have it braced in the middle there. You can see there's a cross piece in there, bracing it to this pile to that pile. And then over on this side, it's just fine. I looked at it just now, and this is just fine here. And I have a brace piece right there holding these two piles together. And this is nice and straight right here on this edge, which is not a problem at all. But over here, it has a definite lean on this corner out and out this way. So it's a double leaner. It's leaning this way and this way. So it might take a poop on me. I probably shouldn't even stand here. But I got it braced good enough for now. So I'll think about how I'm going to solve that problem. If you know what I should do, let me know. I know most of you would say, just pull it out and let it fall. Because you'd like to see it fall over. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get to stacking this load right now. Back there. Here we go. So I just raised the trailer up a bit so the wood would come to me. And I forgot last night I was going to plug the trailer in to juice up the battery. And that's as high as she's going to go right now. I might be able to get a little higher once I take some weight off. But I got it about a little more than halfway up, so I can at least brought some of the wood to me. But I know I can get it up another couple feet on that end, so it'll drop this end right here another foot or so. But all I got left to do in this row right here, as you can see, is this section right here. So I'll get a bunch of that here, and then I think I'm going to put a set of pallets right over there, and I'm going to start another row right in here somewhere. So I think that's what I'm going to do right now. So let the stacking begin. So this stuff was all just split yesterday, and I do have some more tree service wood that just came in, so I might cut that tomorrow. It's kind of what I'm leaning towards. It's supposed to be really hot tomorrow, so I think I'm going to start early in the morning. I can get my carcass out of bed in the morning. That's always kind of hard for me because I'm a night person. I do a lot of my editing at night. A lot of nights, you know, I work till 8, 9 o'clock here, and then I go home, eat supper, get cleaned up, and then I do editing usually till midnight, 1 o'clock, something like that. And last night I was up till 2 o'clock. And so sometimes I can't jump out of bed when I want to right away. Like at 7 o'clock I like to get up, so because I only need, you know, 5 hours of sleep. 6 hours is plenty for me generally. Any more than that and I feel like I'm lazy. So we're gonna get this all stacked here, and then we'll start another row back behind me here. I think it's time for me to hit the fast forward button and get my body moving a little quicker here. What do you guys think? Here we go. Okay, so I've been stacking away. You saw I built another corner here. And for those of you that haven't been here before, basically what I do is I take a pallet that's 48 inches across, and I put another pallet, and I put some nails into the actual brace piece on the pallet, not just through the slats on the top. So I put a nail down there, down here, down there, down there, here, and then here. It's like 4 or 5 on the bottom. And then I take a brace piece, which is just a piece of, what is that, like a 1x3, which is some of those other pallet pieces I get. And then I just nail it in to the support piece underneath here. And then up here, I drove a nail into this slat here, and then into the 2x4s there. So, and I do that on both sides, so it's nice and solid. And then I can stack away. And I always try to hang it over a little bit on one side when I start, to make sure I got plenty of room to make it. And I kind of went a little too far on this one, but it's gonna fit just fine. And you know, if it's not super tight against here, I'm fine with that, because it gives it a little bit of space for air to flow through there. And eventually, as I go up, I'll have the pieces start to gradually kind of cant in, or torque in on both sides, on the right and the left here, so that the whole pile gets a little bit more solid. And I'll cross the pieces again coming up the top here. I'll probably go 6 feet high, something like that over there, and I can go out a little bit farther, because I started back a ways, because this hill curves, comes from that direction, then it curves right here and goes that direction. So it's actually, this is the bottom of a curve here, would be the inside corner, or the outside corner of the curve. And so I'm just going to continue that with it. Now, while I was stacking here, my brain is always thinking, and I came up with my solution over here. I'll walk over here and show you. And my battery did have a little more juice, so I was able to go a little bit higher. It's still not all the way up. So what I'm going to do over here on this pile that is about to hit the ground, it looks like, geez, just since I was here last, it looks even worse. Oh man, it looks like it's even farther out now, like it dropped over here, because I can see big spaces here. Oh man, I might lose it yet. But here's my idea. You know how when you're building a frame for a building, for a house or a walls, whatever, and you get your wall built, and then you nail in a 2x4 at a 45-degree angle, or just, you know, you put one in, and then you tip up the whole wall, and then you put a plate piece down the bottom, and then you block it into that, and then you nail it. So what I think I might do is I might drive right here a sharpened 2x4 down into the ground, like maybe a foot and a half, and I might do another one in the middle here, and then I'll pound in a 2x4 onto the bottom at an angle, and then brace it up underneath here, right up into there. So I might brace it right into there. So what I'll do is I'll have a brace piece that's actually anchored into the ground, and that might work. I think it'll work, but it looks pretty bad. I mean, it's bad. It's really, it's not good. It's really bulging out. This is like a fat man who's been at the buffet about 2 hours too long, and he's had to loosen his belt or take his belt off. He's probably got his spandex pants on, and they're just starting to bulge out. That's pretty much what has happened. I think it's going to go down. I hope it doesn't. We might have a tragedy yet, but I've got it braced. I mean, this piece is in here pretty good. I kick that in, so it's in pretty tight down there. This one is holding right here. I see it's digging in right here. I better move my rake out of here, because if the whole pile goes, the rake might get snapped off. Better put it over here. But you can even see here on this side how it's arching. The whole pile is shifted. It's funny, but it's not funny. It's funny to you guys, not funny to me, because there's a lot of work into that already. Dang it! Oh well, back to work. We're gonna go make another one that can fall over. Here we go. So there it is, another pile fairly high. Like I said, I'm gonna come out this way, not quite as far. I think I'm just gonna do one more pallet and do a corner because I gotta be able to come around the Leaning Tower of piled split wood over there around this corner to get back into here, because I'm gonna do another row back in here probably. Maybe I'll do a row coming out this way, and then maybe I'll fit one more in there so I can kind of keep it in this corner here. So I'll probably get 2 more full cords back here. The trailer, so I got up a little bit higher and then I just lowered it just now. It's a gravity down. For those of you that haven't seen the trailer before, it's a gravity down. I got a valve right here I can release too if I need to go down, but I just push the down button. Now, this has a built-in charger right here that when I'm plugged in to the truck and the truck is running, it automatically charges the whole time. But I've done a lot of dumps here in the wood yard, probably a dozen since I've charged it, because I did 3 or 4 dumps over there, maybe 5 dumps with the birch when I did that, and then a whole bunch of dumps here where I've tilted it up so I could bring the wood to me and stack right out of the trailer, which is what I like to do. But this also has a built-in spot right here where I can plug in so that there's a built-in charge. Like I said, it'll charge the battery. I'm gonna go pull the trailer up to my building right now, and I'm gonna plug it directly into this because the charger's built right in. Because I have in the next couple of days, I have a few deliveries I have to do, and it is pretty much dead. The battery's right at the last. So I'm gonna go plug it in, and hopefully tomorrow when I come back, this pile right here will not be on the ground, even though it looks like it's just sad. It's very sad. So I'll probably have a nightmare tonight. I'll be buried under a pile of wood. It's just not good. It's probably going to come down. We'll find out tomorrow. Come on back tomorrow. We'll see if it's on the ground or not. And then tomorrow I've got some repairs to do. I got some O-rings to replace on my splitter. I'm going to put a new bar on my processor because I've got a couple new bars, because I'll show you what happened. We toasted a bar. You'll see that tomorrow too. So that's the plan. So come on back tomorrow. Right now I'll poke some buttons, hit them all. If you want to subscribe, that'd be awesome. Tomorrow I'll be back here in the wood yard at 5:30 a.m. and you'll see if this pile has hit the ground or not. And then after that, we'll do some work. Between now and then though, you can go to my channel and there's like 750 videos for you to watch right now. So go check them out. That's all I got. Good night, everyone.